What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Go Locker Chef. Today's episode of Gringo Cooks Mexican, we're going to do some choriqueso. All right, it's a very simple recipe. When my wife showed it to me, I was like, that's it? Like, I didn't think anything of it. But really all you need is some Poblano peppers, some good chorizo. I get mine from Northgate, the Mexican market on 43rd Street in Chula. Yeah, and it's made in-house. It's a good product. I cut it out of the casing and kind of just broke it up a bit because we're going to use it kind of like to top the poblanos. All right, and then some Mexican cheese. All right, like I said, I already prepped the poblanos and I got them in like a little blender, if you will. Gonna chop them up, food processor. And we're gonna pulse them, chop them up pretty small, and then I have a bowl with a cloth because when you break it down this far, it kind of rips the poblano a little bit. It starts creating a little bit more juice, which you don't want in this dish. I learned that the hard way the first time I tried to make it because I thought I knew everything. Didn't. And so now I think I do. No. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and kind of put this together. I have a casserole dish, and this is going to be what me and Sab are having for dinner. So I'm going to make it now, and I'm just going to kind of refrigerate it, and then you want to bake it for about 30 to 45 minutes because the chorizo is raw. So you do want to make sure you cook that, but you want to make sure the cheese is melted and everything else. So keeping the aluminum foil on tight kind of helps keep the steam in, keeps it moist. I will say though that this dish has a little additional fat to it. If you're trying to watch your weight or anything, I don't recommend you eating this. But it's very good. Definitely a good, potluck type deal. If you could use their oven, great. If not, you can do it in a foil pan. It works fine. All right, so we're gonna get started. I got 3 poblanos and 3 cloves of garlic in here. I'm just gonna break them down, and yeah. All right, so you see it, guys? It's kind of broke down pretty far. You could chop it, but I would recommend doing it this way because then it'll release all that additional water. And you just do this real quick. Just kind of pull your corners together. And then, let's see if I can get you to come down and watch this with me. You see all that extra juice? I mean, you can save that juice and use it for something else. I haven't. Maybe I will today. You want to get as much of that water out as possible. I highly recommend using a kitchen towel, not a paper towel. Just want a nice even layer. And like I said, I did 3 poblanos, and you see the size of this. It looks like it's just about a perfect fit almost. Alrighty. All right, now we got the chorizo. Like I said, I already kind of broke it up, so hopefully it just kind of falls into place. And gonna have to break it up a little bit more again. And you just want to make sure you fill in. You don't want to see any green. I guess if that's how my wife explained it, I kind of pass it on to you guys. But if you can still see green and you're out of chorizo, you might not have enough. All right, I think I had enough. I think I just tried to speed up the process a little bit. All right. Let me just get a quick clean off. And now you see a pretty good full layer. So we got poblano, chorizo, and now we're gonna go with the cheese. Good layer of cheese. That is pretty much it, guys. Basically 4 ingredients. And that includes the garlic. So right now, we just kind of want to get a tight seal. All right, pretty easy prep, pretty easy to set up. And let me see. Yeah, so pretty easy. I'm gonna go ahead and refrigerate this, and then when it's time for dinner, probably gonna preheat the oven about 375, and I'm gonna go at least 30 minutes. You can go a little longer, but I think it's also just gonna determine the size that you use. For this size, 375 for 30 minutes should be good to go. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and you'll see the picture right after this.